Hello and welcome to our February virtual opening. My name is Emma Wilson. I'm the director here, and we're delighted that you could tune in. This month's feature artists are Emily Blaschke, Brenda Cirioni, Andrew Faulkner, and Annie Darling. You'll hear more from them in a few minutes. First, a few thank yous. Thank you to our clients who continue to engage and support the arts. We love it when you share photos of the artwork in your spaces, so consider sending those to us. And thank you to our artists who continue to create and inspire and share our talents with us. So a few updates here at 154 Middle Street, which looks better than ever. In 2022, we updated our lighting, and then we closed for a few days in January, and we have a fresh coat of paint throughout the whole gallery. And our construction in the front is near completion with gorgeous planters there to welcome you. And so from a gallery perspective, it just doesn't get much better than fantastic lighting and a fresh coat of paint to get us all fired up. And one more thing, we would invite you to subscribe to Radio Maine and to Portland Art Gallery on YouTube. Both stations are filled with interviews with artists and our community members, and you're just bound to find something of interest. And if you're so inclined, please share it with a friend or leave a comment. We want to hear from you. Okay, so let's hear from our February artists. And now I'd like to introduce artist Emily Blaschke. Emily spent her childhood in California and did her art training at University of California, Berkeley. She breathes new life into discarded and salvaged materials in the most beautiful ways. Her mixed media pieces share her love of texture, of color, and collage, and she just always sees the potential of art and in people. Please welcome artist Emily Blaschke. And now I'd like to introduce artist Brenda Cirioni. Brenda's body of work for this show reflects her tremendous energy with a capital E. Her love of color, texture, life, nature. It's just her reawakened passion for gardening during COVID that inspires these pieces. A graduate of the School of Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, please welcome artist Brenda Cirioni.
Hello. My name is Brenda Cirioni, and I'm an artist at the Portland Art Gallery. Thrilled to be. I've been with them almost since the very beginning, and it's been a great evolution as a gallery, and couldn't be happier to be part of it and to be showing right this minute. So, yeah, the work that's in my show currently it's a combination of joy from the wedding of our only child that happened in July 30, 2022. And so pretty much the way I work is it's like what's in here comes out. And sometimes there's some darkness, but overall, I feel like the working it out brings it somewhere else. And but for this body, there is no darkness. It's just excitement and joy and love. And another thing that's in this show are some new pieces with resin, which is so exciting, and it's really stressful. So it's kind of like that, like it's exciting, it could be great, and it also like you have to be so careful. And there's a time limit for making it all happen, and then you can't do anything else, right? So I find that really cool. Just that I don't know. But it's been a lot of fun to work this year, to get ready for a show. And life is good. Life is good. As long as I can work, that's the thing. As long as I can work, life is good. Even when the painting might not be going well, it's still good. So anyway, if you have a chance to stop into the Portland Art Gallery, please do. You'll see my work along with Emily Blaschke, Annie Darling, and Andrew Faulkner, who I haven't seen in quite a while because he lives in California. But anyway, the show is great. Come by, and I'd love to know what you think. Thanks.
And now I'd like to introduce artist Andrew Faulkner. Born into a family of artists, designers, and architects, his paintings fuse the structural sensibilities of his architect father and the often riotous color sense of his interior designer mother. Andrew studied painting at Trinity College with colorist George Chapman, who was a student of Joseph Albers, and learned the art of defining space with color and value. After 30 years of success in the graphic design field, Andrew decided to become a full-time painter. And with a focus on abstract landscapes and architectural interiors, his art is influenced by the vibrant colors of Northern California surroundings and also here in Maine. Please welcome artist Andrew Faulkner.
Hi, my name's Andrew Faulkner. I'm here talking to you from my studio in Sausalito, California. I am really excited to be part of a group show happening now at the Portland Art Gallery in downtown Portland. And also excited that I'm in the company of three other Portland artists, Annie, Brenda, and Emily, who the four of us kind of represent a real interesting, diverse, and complementary group of work. My work on display is mostly quite colorful, abstracted landscape. That's kind of my focus. And I found over the few years that I've been with the gallery that there really is this great commonality in our different coastal views and people's connection with that horizon line that hits the water and land. And it's been a great jumping off point for me and been very well received in Portland. I am a fan of the gallery. That's how I got kind of connected with the Portland Art Gallery. I have a sister who lives in Portland, and I was a visitor and fan for longer than they even knew about me. But it's one of the things that you'll find when you go in the gallery is that there's a great diversity and freshness to the art there. It's a beautiful space to go look at work. And that's one of the things that attracted me to approach them about showing my work. And this show, I think, more than any, really represents a really nice collection of my work. Some very large. You'll notice that Salmon Coast is kind of a central piece in my part of the exhibit. And that has kind of similar color palette to the print behind me with these coral and green colors and light gray blue sky. And it really shows well, I think, in the gallery. So if you are in and around Portland, please come stop by. I'd love to hear what you think about the work and enjoy work by other talented artists from all over the place, including way over here on the West Coast. So thanks again from Sausalito, California. I appreciate your time, and please come take a look at the gallery. Thanks.
And now I'd like to introduce the newest member of our Portland Art Gallery represented artist, Annie Darling. Annie was born in Chicago and raised by a mom who had an interior designer career and a father who's a photographer. And then she went on to study fine art at the University of Oregon and the University of Southern Maine and earned a degree in communication and arts. She had a full career as a graphic web UX designer and a fine artist. She's founded several companies and earned international acclaim for her visual design work. In 2008, Annie fell in love with the encaustic medium, and her creative and technical ability is evidenced in numerous bodies of work that exhibit that Annie Darling signature style. Please join me in welcoming artist Annie Darling.
Hi, I'm Annie Darling, and I'm the newest artist at Portland Art Gallery. I'm really proud to be here with all of the talented artists at Portland Art Gallery. And I am an oil and encaustic painter, and I really enjoy the discovery of painting. And I hope you'll listen to my full interview with Lisa Belisle on Radio Maine.
Thank you all for joining us for our February virtual opening. We invite you to stop in and see us at 154 Middle Street here in the heart of the Old Port, 7 days a week, 10 to 5:30. You can always find us 24/7 online at portlandartgallery.com. So until next time, be well, stay curious, and keep in touch.